Good day and thank you for joining us on Beetv News Update at 3. I am Lee Bratesman Johanna. Now the news in details. The National Acting Secretary of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Senator Samuel Anyanwu, has described the Ibadan court judgment as a landmark decision that will reposition the party ahead of the 2027 general elections. Senator Anyanwu made the remarks while speaking at a one-day summit organized to empower women of the PDP across the 27 local government areas of Imo State. He said the judgment would pave the way for the party to organize an all-inclusive national convention expected to usher in a new leadership for the PDP. He called on party stakeholders to close rank and work together as one family in order to build a strong, united and viable opposition capable of reclaiming power at the national level.
To go back home and prepare for a proper convention, which must be all-inclusive. Every state must participate so that we can do this orderly and bring the true national working committee of our party that will be able to pilot the affairs of the party towards the next election and beyond. This is not the first time. When Sheriff and Makrafi had their own, after the victory or the judgment, everybody collapsed. It's all about interests. And we have to come back together. If you believe in PDP, this is time to showcase and withdraw from further.
The Defense Headquarters says recent military operations in Nigeria's northeast are yielding significant results, including the killings of 5 high-value terrorist commanders and 3 of their lieutenants during coordinated offenses across the region. The report.
The Director of Defense Media Operations, Major General Michael Onoja, disclosed that about 300 Nigerian refugees recently turned to Goza in Borno State from neighboring Cameroon. He said the return marked the first convoy in the 4th phase of the ongoing refugee repatriation exercise, attributing the development to sustained security operations.
If they are coming back now, that means it is a measure of the success of our operations.
Speaking on the operations, the defense spokesman said coordinated military actions around Goza and other parts of the northeast dealt a major blow to insurgent groups, leading to the elimination of key terrorist leaders.
Troops conducted operations against terrorists in Goza, Damboa, Moba, Askira-Oba, and Konduga local government areas of Borno State. Similar operations were conducted in Michika and Damaturu local government areas of Adamawa and Yobe states, respectively. During the encounters, scores of the terrorists were neutralized, 17 of them were arrested, while 12 kidnapped victims were also rescued. 5 terrorist top commanders and 3 of their lieutenants were neutralized during firefights within the region. Military
authorities expressed confidence that the neutralization of senior insurgent commanders is weakening terrorist structures and creating safer conditions for displaced persons to return home, while opening up communities for resettlement, recovery, and reconstruction. Zainab Mohammed reporting for Beetv News.
The Senate Committee on Appropriations has unveiled a timetable for the consideration and passage of Nigeria's 2026 appropriation bill, with March 17, 2026 set as the target date for its completion. Chairman of the committee, Solomon Olamilekun Adeola, disclosed this during a meeting of the committee, explaining that the timetable outlines a structured legislative process designed to ensure the timely passage of the national budget.
On the, what's Thursday next week? 5th of?
Next week is the 5th.
5th. So that is 5th on Thursday is for the economic team, while Monday is what?
Monday the 9th.
Monday the 9th is for our interactive session. That the timetable for budget preparation and consideration for 2026 appropriation bill as laid out and amended and seconded by Senator Uzo Kalu, say aye. Aye. Those against say nay. The ayes are.
The governor of Abia State, Alex Otis, says he has found no provision in the Nigerian constitution that dictates where a sitting governor must operate from while discharging official duties. Governor Otis was responding to a recent meeting reportedly held by some former governors of the state and their past appointees, where plans were said to have been made to institute legal actions compelling him to run the affairs of the state from government house in Umuahia rather than his residence in Isiala Ongwe South. Speaking during a media chat in Umuahia, the governor dismissed the move as mere noise from the opposition, saying he is unperturbed by the threat and ready to face any legal challenge. He added that he is waiting for former governors Oji Kalu, Theodore Oji, and Okeze Ipazu to take him to court.
Looked at the Constitution, I didn't find where there's a provision that I must live somewhere. And I know that other people are not interested in where I live. They are interested in the work I do. But then the state in which they left the government house was not such that I could have lived there. So I'm sure you are aware that the construction is going on in both the governor's office and the residence. But I don't put them that extent.
The Nigerian Army has reaffirmed its commitment to strengthening unity within its ranks, improving troop morale and promoting cordial civil-military relations during the annual West African Social Activities (WASA) held in Ondo State. The commander of the 32 Artillery Brigade, Brigadier General Justin Ifeanyi, stated this at the event held at the brigade's cantonment. He described WASA as a long-standing tradition that fosters unity, discipline, and cultural integration amongst officers and soldiers. Brigadier General Ifeanyi noted that the program also serves as a platform for strengthening relationships between the military and host communities, adding that such engagement enhance cooperation, mutual understanding, and sustainable peace between the Army and the public.
We need more than ever interagency collaboration as well as the support of the local community, religious leaders, amongst others, to secure our dear country. Therefore, I enjoin all security agencies and other stakeholders to synergize in order to achieve a safe and secure 2026.
The year 2025 training cycle ended successfully on high note with unprecedented successes in the areas of curbing criminal activities in the brigade area of responsibility, particularly during the youth session. This provided a secure environment for the peace-loving people of Ondo State to celebrate both Christmas and New Year.
Looking at health news, Kaduna State is intensifying efforts to strengthen primary health care delivery. Governor Obasani recently commissioned the Primary Health Care Board headquarters, distributed medical equipment and 17 ambulances, and inducted 1,800 newly recruited health workers to bolster services across the state. The report.
For many residents, medical emergency often mean traveling long-term distances, delayed care, and avoidable loss of lives. The new Primary Health Care Board headquarters is expected to improve planning, supervision, and delivery of health services at the grassroots, creating a functional system and a critical pathway toward universal health coverage.
system and a critical pathway for achieving universal health coverage. Through facility revitalization, strengthening governance under primary health care under one rule policy, expansion of health workforce and strategic partnerships, we are working to ensure that quality health services are accessible to all, regardless of location or socio-economic status.
The governor flagged off the distribution of ambulances, including advanced life support units, to primary health centers, which are expected to shorten response time to provide urgent care, especially in rural communities.
And ambulances to our primary health care facility represent a targeted investment in service delivery, emergency response, and effective referral systems. This is the second tranche of a state-of-the-art medical equipment distributed to PHCs by this administration since we assumed office. It reflects the priority we place on ensuring that health facilities are not only accessible, but properly equipped to meet the needs of the communities.
At the same event, 1,800 new health workers were inducted, boosting the number of doctors, nurses, and health assistants available at primary health centers. The recruitment is part of a 5-year plan to reduce pressure on hospitals and ensure health workers are available when needed.
It's the strong political will of His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Benin State, who understands that quality healthcare is driven by skilled, motivated, and well-supported personnel.
Officials said the reforms will also build and upgraded health centers, improve the availability of essential medicines, and enhance care for newborns, young mothers, and elderly, making a significant step toward accessible and effective health care in Kaduna State. Favor Kolawole reporting for Beetv News.
And we'll come to the end of the Global News Update. Thank you for joining us. I am Lee Johanna. Bye for now.